There's one standout experience I had once when my advanced algebra 1 class in middle school, where I was going through a concept, and normally I'll teach using the entire PowerPoint and then ask questions in between. But in this particular equation, we're covering something that's brand new and it's a difficult concept. So I decided to just abandon the PowerPoint presentation and just started to sketch and ask questions like, what do you notice? What if I change this? Why? What does this mean? And use a lot of those real world concepts with the students, and they were able to grasp it. And at first it was a little bit difficult, but with the help of the facilitator keeping everyone on task, everyone logged in, I noticed that in the chat, for the first, I had over 80% participation. Even some of my top students that really don't ask questions, they were asking questions because it was a little bit challenging for them. And even some of those lower students were also asking questions. And we took a little bit of time, 20, 30 minutes or so, just to explain one problem. But that one problem covered everything in that whole chapter, the main concepts. And then we were able to just go through that. And after that, every question I asked them after that one simple breakdown of that entire problem, the students understood it and they were able to do well on their tests. Now, the innovative techniques that I use in my classroom, I sometimes use Nearpod and Kahoot, but I like a specific platform called GimKit. It basically allows them to almost play like an online video game with their device, but it deals with not a lesson, but a specific concept within a topic that we're covering. So that way I can have them practice, and I usually get more participation. For even the ones that don't log into Zoom, I usually see them pop up, and I get more participation. I can hear the conversations going on and them asking questions amongst each other just to see if they're correct or not. And I like to see that. So I usually use this as a review and also to check their level, skill level, so that I can understand, should I reteach or not, based on the results of those. Now, the reason why I like being a teacher is because sometimes I know with the students nowadays, their attention span is short and they want everything quick and right away. So I like being a teacher where I can actually introduce them to the skill of just being patient, to put in that effort. I always tell my students, I can do everything for you, but the only thing I cannot teach you is the effort. So as long as you put in the effort, you give the time, try, practice, and give me a chance, you will be able to, if math is your worst subject, the hardest one for you, you will be able to master it. And that all comes with the teamwork. So I like the way proximity is set up with a facilitator and the structure. And when that works well, I enjoy being an online teacher with proximity learning.